Whoops. Hello. Living in Boulder vlog. It's the 6th or something like that. It's noon. Just got up. I was working until 3 or 3:30 in the morning. Um, so yesterday was my first day on my new project, um, which is, well, not my new project. This is the project that I was working on before I was working on fixing up my audio, my history books, which happened maybe a couple months ago. It was last year, and I was going, I think at one point, I was planning on starting to ride and stuff again, and so I, I was trying to organize my MP3 collection to mirror my website, the audio history books. I have pages of audio history books, which are all of the free books you can get from the religion, philosophy, and history section of LibriVox and Kindle. And I want to organize them on my computer the same exact way as they're organized on my website so that I can memorize in my head all of the books and where they are and how big they are and all that stuff. So I'm going in and making sure that it's all downloaded and it's all complete. So when I download the books, big books especially, I go in there and I just name all the different file as a number so that I can see immediately if all of them are there, because not all of them are there all the time. Sometimes you have to download a book a couple of times to make sure that all the files come. And yeah, so but I'm also having to modify the pages on my website because I think I'm going to change the way they're organized. I had them organized by pages, because because I have Kindle and MP3 in there together, but I think I'm going to do it. See, it's important that I know how long they take, so I think I'm going to reorganize them so that they descend based on time and not by date. And the Kindle ones, I'll just I'll just guess how long those are. It's better that way. Because part of the reason that I'm doing the audio history books, is and organizing them on my website is so that I can know which ones, at a glance, which ones are of the proper time frame. Because you have to time the books to match your bike ride. That's what I want to do. So you want to get into the habit of having the book get to the end of the book right before the end of your bike ride. So you do an entire book in one bike ride. And they match up pretty well. A really big book would be a really big bike ride. So, yeah. So, and then you do the video about it after you get home. So that's what I'm up to. This is going to take a really long time, because on my website, if I change something, I have to change everything. Like there's one of these that there was like 50, and on 5 there were 2 5s because I had to throw one in, and it fit way on the top because it was big. But anyway, because I have to rename them, I have to rename the links, I have to rename the color, the background on the menu part, and then on the body part. And so anyway, so this, I was gonna give myself an entire week just to do this without even thinking about anything. But honestly, yeah, it'll be at least a month. But this is a really important one because as soon as I'm getting them all done on my website, on my computer, I can then transfer them over to my cell phone, which has 256 gigabytes. So it might hold a big chunk. It's not going to hold all of them, but maybe the next generation of phone will, and I'll be ready for that once the phones come out. But I'll have a big chunk that I'll be able to have a lot to choose from. That's the idea. You want to be able to choose books on a whim in the morning, because you're your interests change throughout the day, and there's always something interesting to listen to. I have my book set up so you can have it. You can highlight the whole page, like all the books in England, and then have the thing read to it. Even to you, it even says how long it'll take it to get through. You know, it's like a couple hours because it's big. But I was even gonna turn it into an MP3 file. I was gonna have my computer read. I even did this. I turned it into an MP3 file, but I think I lost them. You have to do it all at once so you don't lose this stuff because I couldn't find it. But you have it read the the page, like all the books of England, and then you record it. Like you have a thing recorded as the computer speaks it out on the speaker. Because you can't record it digitally, they don't let you because it's like some kind of audio, like a copyright problem. It's stupid. They need to change that. But and then you record it, and then you can have, and then I can have that for download. So you can listen to that on the MP3 player, and not just off of your cell phone. And so you listen to that every few days or every day, and then you always know exactly what there is to listen to, so you always know what you're going to be interested in. So this is a super exciting project for me, and I really need to want to get done with it. I decided to try to do it because I got my Apple phone the other day. I looked at the Apple phone. I was trying to figure it out, and I got to the part where it plays music, and I was like, oh, cool. The music hooks up to your phone. I was like, okay, fine. We need to hook up all of the audio files, all of the books now. Get this done. So anyways, yeah, I'm not going to do any exercise or anything for the next at least month because I have to do this. And this is going to take at least a month. In a month, I'll still be working on it because it's just too... The way that I designed my website and everything, it's so intricate. It takes forever. But luckily now computers are much faster. So... But okay, so that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go and I haven't smoked weed yet. I'm actually sober. I'm gonna go in and get going. I just sweep around on the different countries. You know, I do whatever is easier, and and right now I'm just renaming files. That takes forever. You know, because it's like 12. What is it? $1,200 or something like that. Most of those are LibriVox. Out of those, you know, each book has an average of 50 chapters, so 1,200, so like 800 times 50, you know what I mean? It's a lot. Anyways, okay, so that's talk to you tomorrow. I'll be doing the same exact thing. It'll basically be a status report, how good of a job I think I did today, you know? Yesterday was kind of a struggle. I was kind of figuring out, having to get my bearings, decide how I was going to do it, everything. But I was pleased with my project progress yesterday. Okay, later.